interested, and this is my success story through a skill that I've learned. I did computer technology in campus, but I'm earning from a skill that I've learned. So before I opened an account, it has been dormant. But it has been dormant because I didn't have a skill, and clients want to see what you can bring to the table. So when I heard about this program, I enrolled. I learned about content creation. I write. I'm a lady in tech. I am also passionate about writing. So I wanted to do something that I really love so that I can offer the best. So I enrolled, and my dead account, I had to revive it back. So I went back after learning a skill, and I started sending some proposals to try and see if it's going to work anyway. Because after graduating, everybody's out there talking about these online jobs, but how do you get started without a skill? You need to learn a skill first. So during the period, I learned the skill last year.
How long did it take you, Caroline? How long did it take you to learn the skill?
1 month. A skill is not like a 4-year course in the university.
Just 1 month.
Yes. And if ukijituma, you can actually learn fast and apply whatever you've learned. So during the period of December from 26th and now, this is what I have earned, $225, equivalent to the Kenyan money that is around 36,000, and minus the taxes, of course. Well, I know that is currently it's not the Kenyans' favorite cup of tea. We don't want to hear about the taxes, but sometimes we've got to push ourselves. We've got to push ourselves to get out of the comfort zone, not just lament and complain. I know we don't like that. In progress.
You're working?
Yes, I have a deadline on Monday.
Yes.
I'm supposed to deliver 4 articles on Monday. So this client is pleased with my work. You see, sometimes I know that many young youths want to do this. You've had people earning online. Yeah, people just say we are earning online, but you need to be patient with this. This is not an overnight process. You've got to learn, ujitume, ujitole, and then you're going to earn little by little. You can start by earning peanuts, but trust you me yes, you're going to start making some money, and then you're surprised, is this really me? I've been hunting for a job and I'm not landing one. There are so many skills, and Your Excellency, I can attest that digital opportunities are real if we leverage them as the young people, and we can go far, either as a side hustle or as the main hustle. Yes. These young people in this room, they're not supposed to have an excuse not to learn our digital skills. They have the computers. And if you are able to provide these computers to other institutes, it will help them a lot. And at least if an institute like this is in a community like this, then people out there, it doesn't matter whether you are enrolled to the technical institute. Yes, you can be a graduate who is stranded out there, not knowing what to do. So they can just access these facilities. Because here I can see that we have the internet connectivity, and if you're able to talk with other service providers so that the internet won't be a problem. Because sometimes, if I am a lady in tech, like I said, if an institute has many students, the bandwidth, if it's being used by so many users, it becomes slow. So if the service is accessible to all the students, like you can log in and you don't have the problem for connectivity, then they can do a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apart from computer labs like this in our TVETs, and so far we have distributed about 13,000 computers like this across Kenya. And as I talk to you, there are 120,000 people like Caroline who are earning from this digital platform. How many? 120,000 people like Caroline across Kenya. Our intention is what Caroline was saying, that we avail these computers in many other platforms. It is the reason why we've just changed the law. I signed the law in December, and now members of parliament like Mutunga here have now the resources and the framework to provide an ICT hub like this, not in a college, but in every ward in Kenya. To speak to what Caroline was saying, more availability of more computers. So we're going to have an ICT hub in every ward. We will have 200-300 computers in those ICT hubs, and we want another 200-300 to 500 students young people in every ward to learn the skill like Caroline has learned, a month, 2 months, and then you can monetize that skill, right? So that is the expansion we are doing. It is a robust program that we are working on. And also to deploy internet is the other big issue, because you've heard us say that internet can become a big issue if it's not strong enough. So if you read our manifesto, you will find an article saying digital superhighway.
Yeah.
That is the program we are using as part of our manifesto to deploy internet across Kenya. So we will deploy fiber optic where we can. We are also going to use satellite. Eliud?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes.
We are working with that organization, Starlink, to deploy. Where there is no internet, we are going to use satellite also to provide bandwidth so that more young people can have access, even in remote areas.
Yes.
We want to make sure that young people like you seated here and thousands out there. In fact, our target, according to the ministry, is in 5 years, we want 2 million young people like you to be doing what Caroline is doing. Because we have already negotiated the framework. We have talked to our partners in America, in Germany, in France, in Canada, and in many other areas, and negotiated digital jobs for young people of Kenya. So you guys have an opportunity. Listen to what Caroline has said. You have no excuse, neither do you have a reason not to learn the skill and monetize that skill, because we have made the computers available and we have made bandwidth available. Is that correct? Yeah. So we have increased the budget for education by 127 billion this year, because education is a very important component, is a very important aspect of growing our young people and equipping the citizens of our country appropriately so that they can contribute meaningfully going forward. I want to tell my TVET students, nataka munisikize vizuri. We have enhanced the budget for TVET from 5.2 billion to 10 billion shillings every year. The government of Kenya, number 2, we are hiring another 2,000 tutors so that they can come to institutions like Karumo, so that parents don't have to pay for tutors in Karumo or any other institute in Kenya. Tunaelewana? Number three, we are working on equipping, and CS Machogu, PS Moria are working with me as I talk to you. Our Prime Cabinet Secretary is in China to negotiate another package of 70 institutes to get equipment for training in our Tibet institutions, because it is important that you have the correct equipment for training so that you can get the correct skills and we can make you as citizens of Kenya and young people of Kenya get the correct skills for you to make a meaningful contribution to our country. Mpaka kule Kunati. Hiyo barabara vile vile ilikuwa na kisirani, lakini nimekuja na dawa yake. Ndio? Na hiyo barabara mimi nitainyorosha. Watu wa kule Tharaka wameniuliza ya kwamba mnataka hii barabara itoke Mulika iende mpaka Mugodhima. Ni namna hiyo? Ala, kwani mko na mashemeji huko ama nini? Bas, hiyo barabara nimesikia. Sasa tutaisukuma mpaka ifike Mugodhima. Sindio? Lakini si mtaniombea. Sindio? Nikitafuta pesa nipate nyingi nijengeneze. So nitapanga hivyo, na nimekuja hapa kwa sababu tulikuwa na barabara nyingi Meru ambazo tulianzisha, zingine zikakwama. Kwa sababu badala ya kujenga barabara, majamaa wengine walituletea rege. Ndio, si walituletea rege hapa? Kazi ikakwama. Madeni ikakuwa mingi. Kwanza hiyo madeni imenisumbua sana, mwaka moja nimehangaika nikitafuta vile ya kulipa hiyo madeni. Lakini sasa nimepata pesa, Mungu ametusaidia, madeni yote tutaanza kulipa. Na ndio mmeona sasa nimekuja kupanga kazi yenu ya maendeleo ya hapa Tigania, maendeleo ya Meru na maendeleo ya Kenya. Tunaelewana?